Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 on Nyxus Gaming. We're over at Longfellow's cabin so I can recruit him again. Remember, in Far Harbor I want to use Nick for the main quest line and Longfellow for the side quests. We're going to be working on side quests today in Acadia. I wanted to start there, but Longfellow has a conversation for us.
I'd still like to talk, Captain. It's important, at least to me.
I think I mentioned he had a conversation for us last time while I was scrapping everything here, but then I just completely ignored him.
All right, let's talk.
I appreciate it, Captain. At my age, any chance to make a new friend is, well, it ain't something I'd expect to happen much, but I'm glad it did. There's more to it than that, though. Long time ago, when I was a young man, I had a sweetheart. Hannah was her name. And we planned to get married, raise a family and all that. Well, we had a place out in the fog we used to meet so we could be alone. Damn children of Adam jumped us. They took her and left me for dead. Took 2 months to recover from my injuries. By then, it was too late. They'd warped her mind and turned her into their ways. It was only later I learned she was carrying our child. Of course, the baby didn't stand a chance with all that radiation. Adam's will, she called it. Anyway, she died a few years later. Trappers got her. Or so them lunatics said. I guess that was Adam's will, too.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Longfellow.
Yeah, well, we all got our scars, right? Truth is, what happened to Hannah was her choice, and so be it. But I never got to be a father, and that's what I regret. If I had a son or daughter, well, I'd have someone to pass on all my learning to. But you're the first person I've met that's worth teaching what I've got to teach. I ain't good with telling people that I'm grateful, but you've given this old hunter a sense of purpose and a reason for living. That's something I ain't had for a long time.
Thanks, Longfellow. It means a lot to me that you think so.
Well, that was all I had to say. I appreciate you hearing me out.
Oh, and we've actually maxed out our affinity with him. We have the Hunter's Wisdom perk. Well, then maybe we don't need to take him along with us. I don't think he provides any special dialogue or anything. So I might just go grab another companion from Sanctuary. Let's see, Hunter's Wisdom. Damage resistance and energy resistance of animals and sea creatures are reduced by 25%. That's going to be great for all the Mirelurks and everything that we fight here. Okay, well, in that case, there's no reason for me to keep him here in Far Harbor anymore either, so we'll send him to Sanctuary. And I will go and I'll grab someone else. I'll be right back. So, funny thing, I was coming over to switch Nick with X688. And he has a conversation too, and I think this is a side effect. I mentioned last time that in between episodes I was messing with all my power armor here in Sanctuary. And X688 likes it when you get in power armor and when you modify it and everything. And I think over time of just doing that, his affinity might be maxed out too.
Sir.
So let's go through that.
I'd still like to talk for a moment.
Go ahead.
Right. Look, I'm not great with words. I'm more comfortable shooting people than talking to them. I'll just say that right up front. But sometimes you have to say what's on your mind because people need to hear it.
It's all right, X6. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'll just lay it out there. I look up to you. Now, before you give me shit about going soft or getting all emotional, just let me finish. All my life, I've always looked up to Father. You already know this. What you didn't know is, I was a lot less sure about you. I followed your orders because I had to, but you seemed, I don't know, unprepared. You looked lost and confused, maybe even scared. I didn't think you could handle this life and the work I do. I figured you'd just slow me down or get in my way.
You weren't exactly seeing me at my best, but I understand.
Yeah, I know that now. If I've learned anything since we've been running together, it's this. Holy shit, was I wrong about you. You're as tough and determined as anyone I've met. Maybe more, given all the things that have happened to you and everything you've lost. That's impressive. What I mean is, you have a sort of focus, a will. I think you could accomplish anything that you set your mind to. I'm not only sure that you can handle the task of running the Institute, I think you'll be the best leader we've ever had.
Yep, he is maxed out. We get shield harmonics from him.
Wow. Thanks, X6. I'm deeply honored at the compliment.
You know me well enough by now to know that I mean what I say. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for hearing me out. Now let's get back to work.
Which means I probably will not be taking him as a companion. We'll probably get Curry then. I know we need to finish her up. Shield harmonics. You receive 20 energy resistance. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, where is she? I don't want to look too far to the right because I don't want to spoil what I've been working on.
Hey there.
Do you need something, monsieur?
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
You two watch yourselves out there.
Oh, monsieur, we do not watch, we observe.
I think Curry will do pretty good in Far Harbor with all the science crap going on. It ought to be an interesting time with her. Where is Longfellow's cavern? There it is. Cavern, cabin, same thing, right? Alright, so we'll take Curry with us to Far Harbor and see how she does there. I'm still going to take Nick on all the story-related stuff. I didn't expect to get 2 max affinities right away this episode. That's kind of crazy. But it's good. It's good crazy. It's just crazy. Alright, I also just went ahead and cut out some of the loading there. That way you guys don't have to watch me load 2 places. I just went straight here to Acadia from Far Harbor. That's all you missed. Before we get on with the side quest, there's literally just 3 objects that I want to grab around here that'll finish up all the loot from this place. I saw one of them last episode. I don't know why I didn't pick it up, but I probably should have just to knock it out. And the other 2 are down where the shops for Far Harbor, or for Acadia, are going to be, which is something we'll be checking out anyway, so it's not going to be too out of the way. Downstairs. We're going to go all the way to the bottom level first. The storage room had a little note outside of it, pinned to the wall here, that you can take and read. This storage room is for the general goods store. It's not a free-for-all. I'm not working with much to begin with, so quit taking things. If you need to get in here, come by the store. I'm going to say no, but you can ask all you want. So that tells me last episode maybe there was a key into the storage room. You just had to get it from Cog, who we'll be seeing here. This middle level that we didn't do much at. This is where all the shops are, and Cog's one of the shop owners. This is Dejan here. I'll look around.
So
I
you're
think
that new
one of
fellow
the
from
items we're
Commonwealth.
looking for
So wonderful to meet someone from back home.
is at his shop, but I'm not seeing
assume
it.
you're
Oh,
not
there it
planning
is.
on staying
Islander's
long.
Almanac. 10% less damage from radiation-based attacks. That'll be great if we fight the children of
Acadia may
Adam.
not look like much from
And then
outside,
we're looking for Cog. Are you
but it's all
Cog? You're
some of us
Cole.
have got.
You're Cole, not Cog. I want Cog, not Cole. Pretty sure Cole should be on this level somewhere. That goes down. There's a lot of interesting people here. I need Cog. Are you Cog? You're Cog. But which one is your shop? Because the item I need is at your shop.
Acadia may
I guess
not
I'll
look
just
like
take
much
a
from the
look around
outside,
and hopefully find it.
but it's all some of us have got.
We're looking for his journal somewhere. And all it says is it's in Cog's shop on the intermediate level. But when he's just standing around like that, it's kind of hard to tell which one is his shop. Maybe it's just that room there.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
We'll take a look around here. This looks like all their food and stuff. And this counter does kind of look like they sell stuff here. Like it is a shop, but nothing. Okay, well, let me just go ahead and
So, I understand
go
you've seen
ahead
a good
and
bit of
talk
our
to
island.
Dejin
What
and
do you
Cog
think?
and maybe
I
a few of the
assume you're
others
not
like
planning on
Aster here.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
It's kind of beautiful in its own way.
That's refreshing. Most don't view it the same. I'm glad someone else can see it. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
So, what exactly are you doing?
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing evolutionary trends, compiling data for future generations. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
Okay, so Cog is a medical merchant, I guess.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a
Or
place of
Aster
science.
is.
I like
Still
that
got
about
Cog
it.
on the mind.
Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
Oh, and I was
Hi.
still talking
Can
to
I
you.
help you?
So, what's your story?
Similar to most here, I think. I fled the Institute feeling that anything else would be allowing myself to remain trapped, constantly in fear. I chose not to go into hiding, though. I felt to do that, I'd lose what makes me... me. Does that make sense? If I lost my life, that'd be one thing. To lose my identity... that was too much to bear. Thankfully, it never came to that. So, here I am.
Can you stop
Hi.
Can I
that?
help you?
I'm trying to talk to you.
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you. Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before... well, before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my research. I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
What exactly is the point of all this?
A mix of scientific inquiry and personal interest, I suppose. I'm curious about the changes the species has gone through over the centuries. I also find them beautiful.
I have some flowers for you.
I'm sorry, is this a joke I'm not in on? If you do actually find any, I'll be happy to take them.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that little quest there to get flowers for, but I guess it didn't actually give me a quest for it. I don't have a big quest, and it hasn't showed up on my quest log at all as anything. Huh. We might have to give her some flowers just to see what that's
Acadia
about.
may not
What
look
about you,
like much from
Naveen?
the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Were you disappointed with what you found?
I mean, look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. If it weren't for Acadia and for Dima, I'd probably be dead. I guess I was just hoping for more somehow. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Well, isn't he a fun guy? Cog's journal is right here, by the way. I probably looked at it and just ignored it, but I was looking it up while those guys were talking. Cog's journal. Helped Faraday move some of Dima's equipment in the observatory area. Bad enough that those things are so damned heavy, but Faraday always insists I empty my pockets in case I'm carrying something that would disrupt the sensitive instruments, that blah blah blah. Look, I get it, the boy's in love, but I could whack Dima's computer with a sledgehammer and it wouldn't damage a damn thing. So we're in the upper deck of the observatory. I finish putting everything I got on the table, and Chase comes in and starts yelling at Faraday about some emergency meeting they're supposed to have. So of course Faraday leaves me to push around the computers on my own. I went to Dima and complained, but he just says I need to focus on the negativity within and accept the people around me as they are. Yep, another damn sunny day in Acadia. Well, isn't Cog having a great time here? Cog and Naveen here just seem like such bright guys. Isn't that right, Cog?
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Why do you care?
Why do you care?
I suppose I don't really. Just not too many visitors lately. That new girl and now you. That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. Have you looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
Excuse me.
Hey, I wasn't
Need
done,
something?
buddy. I want to
Let's
see what you're
have.
You
trading.
never know. I might actually have something useful.
You probably won't. Actually, I'll take that ammo from you. What can I sell you in return? Sell you that, sell you some grenades. You Acadia guys, you need all these weapons, right? Oh, why do I... Oh, I still have some of these suits and stuff in my inventory when I was working on stuff at Sanctuary. I'll have to remember to take those out next time I'm in Sanctuary, because I don't want to sell those. Sell that many of those. Let's sell like 5 of these. Hey, Cog, you want me to sell your journal back to you? Like, how did you get this? I don't know why I have these mods either. Go ahead and get rid of those. That maxes out his caps. And then there was Dejan right in front of him.
Too, huh?
Yeah, what about you, Cole?
I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
Do you think you're better off now that you're here?
Oh, absolutely. I don't have to pretend, I don't have to lie, and I don't worry that someone's gonna kill me in my sleep. Or worse. I'll see you around, okay?
Is that it?
Hi.
If it weren't for Dima, most of us would probably be dead.
Okay, I guess that's it from Cole. Oh, here he is. Where'd he go for like that 2 seconds?
Staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Hey there.
You want to buy something or what?
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It's smaller than I'd like it to be. But then, we don't exactly have the numbers to fill someplace larger. Makes it easier to defend anyway. Forget it. Did you want something or not?
So, what's your story?
I don't like talking about it. I made it to Acadia. That's what matters. Now that I'm here, I'm going to make sure nothing happens to it.
And these people keep
You wanna buy
backing
something?
out of the conversation, and I
Let's see
hate
what
it.
you have.
All
Like,
right.
I'm not done with
Yeah.
you yet.
Take a look.
He is, of course, a merchant too. We'll go ahead and buy a little bit more ammo from him. I don't think we really have much to sell him in return, though. Just that mod there and these mini nukes. That almost covers the cost of that ammo I bought, but that's fine. I got plenty of money. 82,000, not over 100,000 anymore. And it'll probably keep dipping. Where was she? Because I think
Can I
she
help
had
you?
a shop too.
I could use a doctor.
Time to put my knowledge to the test, I guess. What is it you need a doctor for?
Okay. Oh, yeah, now it has the barter menu. That's weird. It's like a completely different menu.
Actually, I need some supplies for the road.
I may have what you're looking for.
I'll take the 44 rounds. I really don't need anything else. All right. I just wanted to show that she indeed was a
It
merchant
might not look
that
like
we could do
much.
stuff with.
This is the only place
Here's
Hey there.
Miranda.
where I don't need to hide who I am.
We're almost done talking to all these people. I think it's cool to get all their stories and learn about the people here. And find new stuff. Like, I didn't know I needed to get flowers for
So you're that new
the one
fellow
girl.
from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
You think of the Commonwealth as back home? Aren't you a synth?
Well, certainly. Why wouldn't I? It's where I came from. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
No offense, but are you crazy?
Oh, you. I think we're all a little mad in the end. I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
That's a little creepy, Miranda. I don't think I like you that much.
As long as we work
Cole, I
together,
think the last one
stay
is
safe.
Jewel here.
Excuse me.
And then we'll go talk to Chase, and we'll get a side quest from her. We've gotten all the important loot here, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
New guy, right? Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
What's wrong?
We're doing this anyway? Even after saying I don't want to talk? God. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you mean, mind wipe?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a synth on the run. You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up. So here I am. Now just, please, leave me alone.
We're gonna leave her alone, because she doesn't seem that stable either. Maybe that's what's wrong with Miranda, why Miranda seems creepy. Chase should be up here on the main floor. Remember, Chase, Faraday, and Dima are the leaders here. This one's Chase here, the girl.
Hey there.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, But thankfully, she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition?
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm.
Yeah, all 5
My
of them.
job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my
Is she a
advantage. You have
courser?
Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
She kind of has a suit like a courser.
So what's your story?
I used to be a courser.
She was,
returning
okay.
synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
I feel like they could track her easier because she's a courser. I feel like they would track their coursers more strictly, you know?
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Alright, so we gotta go track down this synth that got lost on the way to Acadia. We gotta go talk to Brooks at Far Harbor, who is also a synth. Turns out there are synths everywhere. Who would have thought, you know? The Fallout game whose main issue is synthetic humans. Alright, have we talked to Brooks before? Did we deal with him/her, whoever it is? The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember doing anything for them. Guess we'll find out. Okay, it'll probably help if we mark that quest, the arrival. Oh, Brooks is... yeah, Brooks is one of the merchants. Okay, yeah, we've dealt with Brooks before.
Can I interest you in anything, stranger?
Yeah, I'm trying to talk
I need
to you.
to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find this synth.
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the fog, and I haven't seen him since.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
Alright, so all we know is the synth Derek ran south out of town. How far south? Not too far. We should be able to just walk there. Alright, let's go into the fog. Have we actually... I don't think we've actually taken this road out of town before. So there might be some enemies about around here. But we're close anyway. We're less than 100 meters away. It's not too far at least. Feel like there are definitely ghouls around here in these ruined buildings. That's just a skeleton. We're good. Alright, should be just over here. Hopefully alive, right? Oh.
There's a trail of blood.
Wait, synths? Do synths bleed? I guess they do, because they're like identical to... Oh my god, Curry. They're identical to humans until you kill them and see the synth component. So I guess they do bleed. But we're also dealing with a bunch of people that aren't 100% sure they're synths. So maybe this is just human blood? I don't know. Let's just track it. That's what the quest wants us to do, so... the light's on in here. Hey, buddy, are you Derek?
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone. A young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
You won't leave. Ever.
So we're doing this. Alright. Oh, get him, Curry doesn't have a weapon. I never gave a weapon to Curry. She's like the only companion that doesn't come with a default weapon. And that's because she's not in her handy, or Miss Nurse or whatever body. I can't think of the name. Missing Synth's head. That's probably not good. So I guess we're just gonna assume that Derek didn't make it then. That these trappers probably killed him and took his head. But then, like, wouldn't we see his body around here somewhere? So the blood, that's a lot of blood for just a head to leak, you know? So I would assume they dragged the body over here. I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking too much into this. Let's just return to Chase. Okay. Into Acadia we go. I would like to finish one more side quest after this, if we can. Chase, I got bad news.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard.
Oh, that's why there
That
wasn't a
synth
body.
came
They're
here to live in
cannibals.
peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve this. And shall we say 200 caps?
Given the risks I took to find your synth, I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose that's a fair request. 250 caps then.
I've seen the resources you have here. I know you can do better than that.
Fine. 300 caps. I'd advise you not to push your luck any further.
Oh, it's not about
If
the
you ever
money.
want my help again, you're gonna have to pay me some real caps here.
I find your greed irritating. I'll give you the 200 caps I originally offered. And as an added bonus, I won't shoot you. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there.
Yeah, it's not about the money, it's about the experience. Hitman's overcharged Institute rifle, 10% damage while aiming. I guess that's alright. Okay, so yeah, it's weird. They ate the body? Did they eat the synth component as well? Or is the synth component found in the head? Which we have the head for. I don't know, it's weird. The next quest is supposed to be from Dejan here?
I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Look, it's no secret that I don't exactly trust outsiders. Anyone. But I need help. The kind of help that stays quiet. I have my own set of contacts. Folks that warn me when things are about to go bad. And they're telling me that Chase screwed up. Something she did the last time she was in the Commonwealth got the Institute's attention. And they're on her trail. There's a courser sniffing around. And it won't be long before he finds Acadia. Can't let that happen. You've proven you can handle yourself. Can you stop him?
Chase is a courser. Why not let them fight it out?
If he so much as sees Chase, he knows he's on the right trail. Someone who's not a synth, nothing to do with Acadia, can't give us up. So, are you in?
I'll find him before he finds you. Don't worry.
I know this means you putting your life in danger for me. For us. I want you to know that it's not for nothing.
Alright, so apparently to get this quest, you have to do the Arrival first, and you don't get this quest unless you've done Hunter Hunted in the main quest line for the base game, where you go get the Institute chip courser thing to teleport in. But we've done it, so we're fine, and we got this quest. All we're doing is going to, I want to say, a random part of the island just to kill a courser. That's kind of... I guess it's not too far away from Acadia. We can probably run there from here. Alright, let's go.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us.
Gotta run. I do like how Far Harbor looks in general. I think I mentioned it in a previous episode. The scenery here seems a lot brighter than the Commonwealth at times. I don't know, another part of it is maybe just all the rad storms I just kept experiencing in the Commonwealth. I have seen a few of those here in Far Harbor, just not as many. I think they tend to happen more when you get to the southern part of the island. Alright, we should be getting close here. Oh, looks like... Courser's not the only one here. Okay. Oh. Courser's coming at us. Oh, we're already crippled. Oh, this Courser is taking some damage. It's kind of hard to shoot him when he's invisible. We're crippled all over, though. I don't know what they're doing to me. Oh my god, I can't move. 2 stim packs. Okay, which one of you... I don't know if it was the Courser doing that to me or if it was these guys. But we should be fine. They aren't... Oh, you're a legendary. It might be you that was crippling me. Come on, show your head. Come on. Don't make me come up there, dude. Stop moving left and right. Okay. You're gonna make the guy with a broken leg walk up these steps just so he can kill you. Oh, Curry got a weapon finally. That's something. Okay. Okay. Leg is healed. Is my other arm broken now? Like, what is suddenly going on with my limbs? What is going on? Someone had a harpoon gun, but I think that was Curry. He just had an automatic pipe rifle. Okay, yeah, it must have been the Courser, dude. It must have been the Courser doing damage to me. Where did this guy go? Please tell me he didn't fall down there. I don't see him. I see his gun up there, which means he would have fallen in this direction. Probably down here. Oh, there he is. Martyr's metal chest piece. Slows time during combat when you're at 20% or less health. That's not bad. Probably won't use it, though. Alright. That's it for that quest. We can go turn it in. Oh no, we failed defending Somerville Place. Whatever will we do? Just continue to ignore it. That's what we'll do. Alright, we gotta go downstairs. Turn this into Dejin. I think I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing his name right. Dejin? It's a weird name. I've never heard that name before.
I'm really not up to chatting right now.
Trouble. Hey, Dejin.
Tell me you got
Dejin.
good news.
News about what?
Sorry. News about what?
The Courser. Come on, don't play games with me.
Don't worry. The Courser's dead. You're safe.
That is good news. I know it was asking a lot, and I won't forget that you did it. If nothing else, you've earned yourself a discount. Thanks, friend.
Oh, and I guess we get a discount at his shop for doing that. It sucks a little bit that that did not level me up because it was really close, but hey, it is what it is. We still got a little bit of time this episode, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go tail the railroad back in the Commonwealth that Acadia is here and just get their reaction and see what goes on there. Remember, I am not telling the Brotherhood about this place. Yet. Maybe not at all, but definitely not yet, if I am. I think with quests like that, because there's that quest that's definitely gonna destroy Acadia. And then there's a quest for the Minutemen when you destroy the Brotherhood that I can do. I think those kind of quests, if I do them, they're literally going to be like the final things I do in this playthrough, if anything. Just tick off everyone in the last episode. That's kind of what I did for New Vegas. In New Vegas, I ended with the Lonesome Road DLC, and I took the option to nuke both sides. That way I could see both of the optional areas. And I could just kind of, damn it, I traveled to Far Harbor and not the Commonwealth. And my game crashed. And my recording didn't pause. Alright, we're back, and I went ahead and started recording again, actually at the Railroad HQ.
Wants to talk.
That way you guys don't have to see the loading screens. We're talking to this person
Hey
here,
there.
Boxer.
Good to see you again. Have you been able to confirm those stories about a group of synths up north?
You heard right. I found a place called Acadia, full of synths.
I knew it. There was always talk of some place up north, but we couldn't ever verify it. Do they need our help? Can we establish some formal communications with them?
What sort of help could the railroad offer?
We're stretched thin on supplies, but we could try and send them whatever we can spare. Beyond that, well, It'd be enough to know we have someplace we can send synths looking for a way out of the Commonwealth. So, what do you think?
They could absolutely use the railroad's help.
That's maybe the best news I've heard in a long time. Look, I'll head up north as soon as I can. If we can talk face to face with these synths, it's a good start. Thanks, Wanderer. This could make a huge difference for us.
And that's pretty much it for all you can do with the railroad about Acadia. Like I said, if you inform the Institute or the Brotherhood, it is not going to go well for Acadia. So we're going to... Oh, Curry admires me. That means she has a conversation. Should we do that now or save... We'll do it now. We'll do it now.
Hey.
May I be of a moment, please?
Sure. I enjoy talking with you.
As do I. I owe you so very much, and I do not mean to sound ungrateful, but I fear I am barely holding myself together.
Are you all right?
I just don't know. Becoming a synth is so much harder than I ever imagined. At first it was a struggle just to master basic functioning. How to brush the teeth, how to operate with only 2 hands, etc. But now I am full of inconsequential thoughts, feelings. How do you do everything with this whirlwind in the head?
I hope some of these inconsequential feelings involve me.
Yes. No. And see, now my head goes ever more. Spin, spin, spin. You make it look so effortless.
I feel like that one's a little wrong. Like, you're almost taking advantage of her.
It's so hard to focus, to do research, and inspiration.
Like, she's just confused.
Ever.
Don't take advantage of that.
I will never contribute anything to the world.
The world? Not so sure, but you've certainly made a difference to me.
More feelings. No words for them. The saving grace in all of this is you. As a robot, I had much appreciation for you. But now, it is deeper. I am still loyal, but now I do this because I want to. Because you are my friend.
So, just friends? Nothing more than that?
I feel very funny. I must cut this short. My eyes, they are malfunctioning. Adieu.
Adieu. And adieu to this episode. I'm going to go ahead and end it off there. Thank you guys for watching. Next time, we definitely will be picking up at that last settlement in Far Harbor. And we're going to scrap everything there. And then I want to try and finish the side quests in Acadia. And maybe get a move on to the nucleus. But we'll see how it goes from there. But thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.